Hello students, today we are going to discuss about one of the major organ system in our body, that is circulatory system. So before going to enter into that circulatory system, first we will have a look about whatever the organ systems we have. So one is respiratory system. So we are taking the oxygen to the lungs and we are releasing out the carbon dioxide. And next is the excretory system. Whatever the waste material produced in our body will be eliminated by the excretory system. And coming to the digestive system. So our body needs the nutrients, right? And from whatever food we are taking, from that digestive system will take out the nutrients. And next is nervous system. Whatever the actions we are doing, whatever the actions done by our body will be controlled by the nervous system. So in this all organ systems, we are going to discuss about the circulatory system today. So why that much what is that much importance of circulatory system? We'll have a look first time. So circulation means we know that it is moving. So what is moving inside the body? So that is blood. And circulates blood around the body in order to. So the circulatory system is sending the blood to the all over the body in order to transport oxygen and nutrients to all cells. Each and every cell of our body needs oxygen and also nutrients. So who will transport that means the circulatory system only will transport to the all cells. And next, transport carbon dioxide and other wastes away from the cells. Whatever the carbon dioxide released by the cells and whatever the waste is released by the cells, that also again taken by the circulatory system only and it will send to the excretory system and the respiratory system. So in that way, we are linking that circulatory system and also respiratory system. How means blood takes oxygen from lungs and bring it to cells. This is the blood involves in the circulatory system. It takes the oxygen from the lungs, means which is the respiratory system, and it gives to the cells. And the blood takes carbon dioxide from cells and bring it lungs to be exhaled. That blood will again taking the carbon dioxide from the cells and it is giving to the lungs and that carbon dioxide will be exhaled. So what circulatory system contains? So circulatory system involves three. These three will help that circulatory system. Those are blood vessels, blood and also heart. So blood, before going to the students, we know that everywhere if we got any hurt anywhere, everywhere we can see that the blood. So what is that blood? We'll discuss. So what exactly is blood and what does it do? What is that blood means? It is a transporting medium in our body. So blood is a fluid that flows in the circulatory system. In this the blood will flows in the circulatory system and carries substances around the body. That substances includes oxygen, nutrients, wastes and carbon dioxide. This blood carries to the body parts. And next, blood is a constantly circulating fluid. The blood flowing never stops. It's a constantly circulating fluid, providing the body with nutrients, oxygen and waste. Our body needs oxygen and also nutrients, and once those are taken by the cells, it releases the wastes. So this blood only giving those and also taking the wastes also. Blood is mostly liquid with numerous cells. Blood contains, so we know that so many cells will present. There are red blood cells, white blood cells, and also platelets and a protein suspended in it. Whatever the food we are taking from that blood takes the protein, and those proteins are the solid materials will suspend in the blood and in it and making blood thicker than pure water because of those numerous cells and because of those proteins present in the blood. So it is thicker than the pure water. Our blood is thicker than pure water. And how much amount of blood we have? So an average person will have the 5 liters of blood in our body. So next is the blood vessels. So blood is transporting those all and transporting medium is the blood. So through which way and who are just taking those blood means? Those are the blood vessels. Blood vessels are the components of circulatory system that transports blood throughout the body. So that blood will flow in the blood vessels everywhere in our body. These blood vessels will present. Inside the blood vessels, blood will flow. And next, blood vessels carry. These vessels carry blood cells, nutrients, oxygen to the tissues of the body. So these blood vessels only carries the blood and that blood contains those nutrients, oxygen, wastes, carbon dioxide, proteins and everything. So those blood vessels are again three types we have in our body. Those are arteries, veins and also capillaries. First, before going to know about these three types of blood vessels, can we imagine what is the length of our blood vessels present in our body? Entire body blood vessels will present. So if you measure the length of blood vessels in our body, it's almost like a 1 lakh kilometer. 1 lakh kilometer of blood vessels present in our body. So that's more than twice the distance around the earth at the equator. So it's more than twice the weight of the earth. So 1 lakh kilometers. So now arteries and the veins. These are the type of blood vessels. So arteries are the blood vessels. These are the type of blood vessels which carries the oxygenated blood. So arteries will start from the heart and which carries the oxygenated blood, means which contains the oxygen, and the oxygenated blood will given to the all cells. So arteries work is it carries the oxygenated blood to the all parts of the body. And next, if once those oxygenated blood is taken by the cells, it just takes the oxygen and gives the carbon dioxide back, and those carbon dioxide will be taken by the veins. So veins are the blood vessels which carry deoxygenated blood from tissues to the heart. We have the different two types of blood, oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood. Like that, we have two types of blood vessels also to carry those oxygenated and also deoxygenated. Here you can see the picture, student. Those red color blood vessels are the arteries which are carrying those oxygenated blood, and also you can see those blue color blood vessels. Those are the veins which carries the deoxygenated blood. And next is capillaries. So in between those arteries and the veins, there will be one junction. There only the cells will take those oxygen, nutrients, and there only cells will release those waste products. So that junction we are calling as a capillaries. So capillaries are the smallest and also thinnest blood vessels present in our body, which are the junction between arteries and veins. So capillaries are small, thin blood vessels, that the arteries, then the arteries and also veins. So the thin walls allow the oxygen, nutrients, carbon dioxide, waste products to pass to and fro from the tissue cell. So these are because of the thinness of the capillaries, it allows the passage of oxygen from cell to the capillaries and again capillaries to the cells. Coming to the main part of our body, students, which is our heart, and heart will work entire our life. If once that heart beat stops, means yes, our life also will start. So heart, what is heart? So this heart is the muscular organ present in our body. Muscular organ means entire whole heart is only muscle only, there is not even any single bone. So it's a muscular organ about the size of fist. Your heart size is your fist size. So baby's fist size is their heart size, and my fist size is my heart size. So located just behind, and almost slightly left of the breastbone. So in between, center of our body, there will be a breastbone, and in that behind the breastbone, a somewhat slightly left side, that heart will present. And heart is protected by the lungs. It's a muscular organ and it beats continuously. So it was protected by the lungs and also called yes. Next, heart chambers. If you go deep into the structure of a heart, there you can see, students, the heart contains 4 chambers. Upper 2 chambers, those are called as atria. So there will be a heart side, right side and also left side also. So right atrium and also left atrium will present. And next, down 2 chambers are called as a right ventricle and also left ventricle. So those atrium and ventricles are separated by a septum, because blood, right side of the heart will deoxygenated blood will flow, and left side of the heart oxygenated blood will flow. So to stop the mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, there is a one septum will present. Those we are calling as the atrioventricular septum. And also in between those chambers, in between right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, right ventricle, there are some chambers, there are some valves will present, which acts like a doors, which stops the flow of blood back to the chambers. So those are called as a heart valves. So here you can see, students, right side of the heart, they are mentioned in the blue color, because deoxygenated blood carried by the veins, and those veins will enter into the right side of the heart. So those are right atrium and also right ventricle contains the deoxygenated blood. Coming to the left side, left atrium, left ventricle, red color is there is the oxygenated blood. So we know that heart beats always, entire our life, heart beats. What is the average heartbeat per minute? So the normal heart rate is 60 to 100 beats per minute in 1